Basketball fans, we welcome you to tonight's girls broadcast, T-Area Lady Titans and the Dakota Valley Panthers. And we're going to be getting started here in just a little bit. The boys JV game just got over with. Dakota Valley held on to win that one by 5, making 4 free throws down the stretch. And so we'll get started with our warm-ups, and we will be back, and we will join you right here on YouTube in 4 minutes. See you soon. Basketball fans, welcome to T South Dakota and into T-Area High School's Thunder Alley for Game 1, doubleheader number 1 of the year, along with my partner, Les Schroeder, and producer Andrew Griffith. I am Shad Hockey, and we are pleased to be joining you for our 3rd year of broadcasting Titans basketball. Tonight, both the Lady Titans and the boys basketball Titans take on the Panthers of Dakota Valley in a matchup of 2 of the newest school districts in all of South Dakota. That goes back a ways. Up first, the Lady Titans, coached by Adam Shoresman, take on the Dakota Valley Panthers, coached by Tammy Lilly. Shoresman's Titans come into this one after a 12-6 campaign last year, and Coach Lilly's Panthers entered this one after one of the best performances ever, a 20-6 year that sent them all the way to the state tourney for the 2nd year in a row. They did finish that 1-2. They lost their first game They won their next one and then lost their third game. So whatever place finish that is, maybe sixth?
Sixth place, yep, sixth place.
In the history of this one, Les Schroeder, Dakota Valley at one time led this series 10-2. But the Lady Titans in recent years have closed the gap a little, winning 4 of the last 6. Okay, so for the 18 meetings, Dakota Valley leads 12-6. The Panthers won last year's game 81-72 in overtime, and they won the previous matchup as well, and that was the Sodak 16 game that sent the Lady Panthers to the state tournament last year. And so the Lady Titans look to snap that 2-game win streak tonight here at home in Thunder Alley. So who is Dakota Valley? Well, they're the Panthers, and they've enjoyed 3 straight winning seasons, going 37-13 in the past 2 seasons, and they were 13-9 the year before. Much of that was due to now DWU Tiger Riley Rosenquist, a standout player for Dakota Valley. Not only did they lose Rosenquist, she was the DAC-12 Player of the Year, they also lost their other 4 starters. Big 12 third-teamer Grace Bass, Emma Fredrickson, Brooke Carlson, and a second-team All-DAC player in Peyton Tritz, who was just a sophomore last year. Dad got a job, and it's time to move to Nebraska for the Tritz family, so she is no longer here. The Panthers only went about 6 or 7 deep last year and just returned 1 regular contributor, and that's 6-foot guard Georgia Vandenhall. And so they basically have a new team. We watched them the other night. We'll get into that more, but Les, can you speak on the Panthers from Dakota Valley and South Sioux City?
Well, I can. I mean, I did talk to their coach, and they're young, trying to start over, but they're still going to try to keep the winning tradition going. I mean, getting to the state the last 2 years. They hung with Lennox on Tuesday night, and it's going to be interesting to see how they come out tonight.
Yeah, they battled over in Lennox. We'll talk about that as the night goes on, and it was a good first game that kind of reminded me that a lot of these referees are going to have some points of emphasis that they're going to be calling this year. The Panther starter is number 4, Georgia Vandenhall. She's a 5'11 senior. Number 11, Addie Kleiss. She's a 5'11 sophomore. Number 12, Sophie Tuttle, a 5'9 junior. Number 22, Melina Snoozy. She is a 5'11 8th grader. And number 42, Ella Reifenrath, a 5'11 senior. So tall lineup for the Panthers. They lose a little size when they go to the bench. They come in with, at least Coach Lilly told us, Emerson Mead, Cameron Somerveld, Grace Meyer, Caden Smith, and Emma Weesey is who they bring in. And so what stands out to me, Les, is the length of their starters.
Yes.
And we saw this in volleyball this year with Tuttle, Kleiss, and Mead, who also played on their volleyball team.
Yep.
And their coach talked about it, how last year their outsides and right side were like 5'6" and 5'7".
Yep, and then
this year they were a lot bigger.
I remember that. They also had that setter that was pretty quick in the backcourt.
Coach's daughter, she'll be going down and playing at Northwestern in Iowa is where she committed to. So something in the water down there, because they've got a lot of big girls this year, all 5 right in that 5'10", 5'11 range. Snoozy, she led him in points in Lennox, scored 16, a really nice looking 8th grader. She can score in a variety of ways for the Panthers. Reifenrath, she had 13. She's also a very reliable scorer for them. Kleiss, she's long. You wouldn't think she can handle the ball as well as she does, but she can handle the ball and she can shoot from range. You've got Tuttle, great athlete. We saw that in volleyball, how versatile she is. She played libero sometimes, outside hitter sometimes. And so had a good year, Tuttle did. I think she was 3rd team all-conference or 2nd team all-conference. And Vandenhall, she's the only player in this team that got consistent minutes last year. Vandenhall did on that 20-win team, so we know she can play. Something that stood out to me with Vandenhall and watching that Lennox game, she had 3 steals. Boy, she used her length really well to cover the passing lanes and fill passing lanes, and she did a great job. Yes, sir.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Tap me on the shoulder.
I did. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bump you up.
Giving me a little love nudge. So, Les, the Panthers lost 6 seniors from last year's team. Tritz talked about that. What did the coach say they need to do tonight to win, Coach Lilly?
Well, I mean, they had a lot of turnovers against Lennox. That first quarter, if I remember right, it was a lot of fouls in that first quarter. It was 9-4 at the end of the first quarter, if I remember right.
It was. Yep, that was the score.
And they just have to take care of the basketball and convert at the free throw line. They missed a lot of free throws late, which could have got them closer. And so, I mean, well, obviously they only lost by 5, 50-45. So, I mean, if they knock down those free throws, it's a different ball game.
Free throws, I believe they were 8 of 20 or 7 of 20 or maybe 5 of 20. They did miss a lot.
Yes.
Free throws, which we just saw. Our boys JV team had a chance to came all the way back to beat the Dakota Valley JV team, and we missed some clutch free throws, and they went down and made them. And so about 5 minutes to go here until we will get you to our national anthem and listen to PA announcer Jason March introduce our starting lineups. Going to have a little surprise starting lineup for T area tonight.
Yes, we are.
I talked with Coach Shorsman before the game. He played with me. He wouldn't tell me, but the big news here tonight is that first team All-South Dakota player Katie Vasika will not be playing tonight or maybe next week. Not sure. But she is out. She's down there in warm-ups. She's participating in warm-ups, but she will not be here tonight, not playing. So big loss for the Titans. And the Titans come into this one after a 12-9 year last year that was remembered both by several close losses to quality teams and also because of the upset in the first round of the regions that saw the Titans fall to EPJ, who they just beat a few days before that.
Yes.
Those close losses were, check this out, Dakota Valley in overtime, Brandon Valley at the buzzer, Corsica Stickney, Sioux Falls Jefferson, Sioux Falls Christian. Those last three weren't close in the end, maybe 5-7, but we had led throughout those games.
Yes.
We lost to Harrisburg by 2 and then lost that postseason game to EPJ by 3. That's 7 close games where the Titans lost by 3 or less, or at least were in the game and couldn't finish it out at the end. If you win just 4 of those less, you're looking at a 15-5 regular season. So, Les, closing games out has to be the priority this year. Can you talk about finishing and what you foresee this team doing?
Well, I see them stepping up this year. I see Mara taking a big jump this year and leading us in either points or rebounds. We got to knock down free throws when we can. I think the sophomores being juniors this year, Hayden West, Hannah West, and Rylan Conrad, Presley Portner, all of them are going to be key because they're back from last year. And so you're right. I think the senior leadership with Stella and Kendra will get us some more wins this year.
Yeah, as for the Titans starters, here we go. Number 1, Kendra McKinney, a 5'5 seniors. McKinney, 3-year defensive standout starter, good shooter in the backcourt for the Titans. She's coming off a state soccer championship where she was one of the starting standout defenders. Let's be frank about Kendra. The Titans are going to need her to score more, in my opinion, this year to pick up some of that scoring let-off that we had from last year. So her averages last year, 5.5 points, 3.5 rebounds, 1.5 steals, 1.5 assists per night. Number 10, junior Mara Grant. Came off the bench last year. She's a 5'10 junior, coming right off volleyball season where she was a starting middle for the Titans and had somewhat of a basketball breakout last year when she backed up Bryn Schuppner. If she steps in and has the year Schuppner did, this team is going to have a nice year. 7 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist tonight for her. A year ago, honorable mention All-State last year for junior Mara Grant. Number 22, Stella Peterson, a 5'9 senior shooting guard. Peterson is also coming off a championship soccer season as well. This will be the first year starting for Peterson after her play last year in the 6th or 7th roll off the bench. I like her shot, her form, her release. If she can become a consistent three-point marksman, this team is going to soar. Last 3.2 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist last year for her. Who are the other 2 starters? Well, we don't know. I have a hunch, though, Les.
You have a hunch?
Number 2, Maya Weber, 5'4", junior guard. Really didn't get a lot of varsity minutes last year. They're going to work. She's going to have to play some defense tonight and knock down some outside shots. They're going to need all the points they can get. And then I think it's going to be, what do you say? Hayden West.
I think so,
her
too.
cousin. That's Maya Weber's cousin. Number 3, Hayden West, 5'5", junior guard, scored 5 points in limited varsity action last year. And so as we tick down, we will take a break for our national anthem. We'll come out and confirm who really is the Titan starters. and gets you to your tip-off of our first of 2 games.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to T-Area High School. Tonight's contest, we welcome the Panthers of Dakota Valley High School playing your T-Area tight ends. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're asking you to please rise and move your cap or have a louder attention with the playing of senior national anthem by the T-Area High School band. Please observe proper flag etiquette by standing at attention and placing your right hand over your heart. Active duty personnel and veterans, not uniformly salute the flag. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's officials from the game are Brian Gary, Anthem, and Jeff Strike. These officials are registered by the State of South Dakota High School Activities Association. These individuals have worked hard to learn the rules and administer them at this event. We request that you respect their honest efforts. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce our starting lineups for this evening. First, the visitors from North Sioux City, South Dakota, the Dakota Valley Lady Panthers. Starting at 5'11" senior, white number 4, Georgia Vanderwinkle. 5'11" sophomore, number 11, Edison Place. 5'9" junior, number 12, Sophie Tuttle. 5'11" junior, number 22, Melina Snoody. And 5'11" senior, number 42, Ella Rieferbach. The head coach is Tammy Lilly, assisted by Will Insidious, Kristen Hansen, and Rob Lilly. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's see the starting lineup for your Lady Titans. 5'4" senior, wearing number 1, Kendra McKinley. The 5'4" junior, number 2, Ryan Weber. The 5'5" junior, number 3, Hayden West. A 5'11" junior, number 10, Mara Grant. And a 5'8" senior, number 22, W. Stella Peterson. And head coach, Secretary of Adam Shores, assisted by Scott Binney and Stuart and Lincoln.
Hey, there we go. We nailed it, Les. 10 for 10 on starters to start the year.
I like that start.
Yes. You might have heard of a little weird noise if you're watching tonight, right after the national anthem. We do have a mic that producer Andrew Griffin kind of plants in the stands to pick up. I really like it. It picks up, you know, the band. It picks up the atmosphere and the cheering. And so one of the band members kind of, maybe we'll have to instruct them that there's a microphone there. It certainly wasn't us.
All right.
Okay, Grant versus Vandenhall. To tip it off here is Brian Gary. His son plays in the NFL, as you know, Les. He's going to toss it up.
He does.
And so game time here, 6:46, a little bit behind, but the low toss there. Vandenhall tips it to Tuttle, and we're going to have 2 seconds into the game, we're going to have our first foul.
Maya Weber.
Fouls on Maya Weber, number 2. And, you know, that's something we saw over in Lennox the other night, and we see this every year. There's points of emphasis that these refs have to make.
Yep.
And so they, you know, the games the beginning of the year get called a lot tighter here. So just be prepared for that at home. Might see a lot of fouls tonight. We saw it in C and JV. Hayden West knocks it out of bounds. 25 seconds on the shot clock.
They got Kendra on Snoozy, their 8th grader. So Kendra's going to guard their 8th grader. Susie has her in size, but Kendra's quick and can get to the ball. And they turned it over. Oh, nope.
No, referee put his hand on his chest. There goes his no-hitter for the season.
That's right.
12 seconds in. We're only human, Les.
That's right. All right, here we go.
Pump fake by Reifenrath. And going to have it travel? It is. And I think that's one of the points of emphasis. Let's see if it is. I thought I heard that. I should have maybe done my homework more, but I thought I heard that. And maybe 3-second calls.
3 seconds, I think, and the checking. I think
the hand checking.
They want to touch on that.
Do that every year, but here's Peterson underneath. Pass is too high for Grant. One ref looks at the other one. Well, they decide to give it to Dakota Valley. Keloland News in the house if you're watching, if you want to watch some highlights tonight.
That's right.
And so the Titans look like a 2-2-1 press here. Hayden West back by her lonesome in the south part of the gym, and that's an over and back.
There we go.
And the Titans force a turnover. Adam Shorsman comes out, claps his hands. He's happy. That's their first turnover. Dakota Valley and Lennox, they turned it over 15 times.
Hey, I like the gold tie on that.
The other night. No comment.
No, the gold tie. He's looks sharp.
Maybe if he'd had shoes, there's
there
Peterson.
We go. There's
that
your
shot
3.
Off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound. Jockeyed around.
Yes.
Jump ball. It was a great job by Maya Weber to come in there and get the jump ball, and she's going to give her team possession. So new shot clock, 0-0 score. And here is West inside to Peterson. Back out to West. Will she get the first 3 of the year? No. Rebound, nice. Grant. Great job by her. Great patience. She puts it up. No good. Rebound, Reifenrath. And there is Weber in there again. And she's going to give the ball back to the Titans again. They're going to call a foul on the Panthers.
Yep, 5:42.
Reifenrath's first foul, first team foul for the Panthers. New shot clock.
Well, like Shorsman said on Wednesday night, you know, Maya Weber has been playing great all summer long, and she's really upped her game, and now she's ready to play.
And there we see that. Okay, that's a point of emphasis because she, boy, if we're gonna call, you know, the slight travels, you might have to drive me home tonight, Les. It might be too late.
Yep.
Another turnover by the
nice job by Maya.
Press, and another great job by Maya Weber to get her hands on the ball 3 times in a row in the last few seconds. And here's what we talked about, Vandenhall and those passing lanes, and she's going to go down and out of bounds to the Titans. Another turnover for the Panthers. How well she plays those passing lanes, Vandenhall, she anticipates.
She just reads that so well. And they're going to sit in. They played a lot of 2-3 zone.
Yep.
And it's not more of a matchup. It's more of a kind of an area kind of wherever. And we got to knock down some shots in this.
Yeah, and I thought it was a really soft zone against Peterson. Drives down the lane, no good. Jump ball. This one goes to Dakota Valley. It was really soft against Lennox.
Yeah.
I think maybe, I don't know if they were challenging him to shoot or trying to keep him out of the paint, but don't know. We haven't seen it that soft here yet tonight. Oh, boy, that's going to be a foul on probably Weber. And if it is, that's her second already. And, you know, playing shorthanded tonight. Nope, it's on Stella with the cleanup. Her first, second team foul. 6:31 to go, still 0-0. As here is Snoozy. It has a sleepy name, but not a sleepy game.
That's right.
This is Tuttle driving, stopped by Weber, over pursued by West, taken away by Estella Peterson. She comes down, she's got Mara in the middle. She'll turn around, shoot, no good. Rebound, Grant, power dribble, puts it back up, good. Basket, good. For Mara Grant, her first of the year, 2-0 Titans, 2 minutes into this one. And there's the Titans with that press, giving Dakota Valley a little bit of fits, but they get it over. That's to Vandenhall. She's already went over and back once. Nope. Here comes Kleiss. taller player, but she handles the ball really well, and they're going to call that on Maya Weber, kind of give her the hand check. And so that's 2. Coach Shorsman looks to the bench, doesn't do anything. Nope, now he does. Rylan Conrad checking into the game.
Clace is the daughter of the boys basketball coach.
He's got 2 kids playing tonight. Yep. Rylan Conrad, 6'1" junior, into the game. Did not play any varsity minutes last year.
No, she did not. But had a great, outstanding volleyball season.
Yeah, got better and better and better as the right side hitter over there, right side blocker. And there, that is a legit travel. 4th turnover for Dakota Valley already, just 2.5 minutes into this one. At halftime of this game, we will talk to Sam Almas.
Awesome.
Making his first varsity start tonight.
Yep.
And then in the boys' game, we'll talk to Coach Shorsman. Hopefully a happy Coach Shorsman. McKinney passes it in to Conrad, gets tied up. Jump ball. 3rd one of the night goes to the Titans.
I don't know, that pass was a little, she didn't quite have the right look inside.
Yep, Mara Grant first option, Rylan Conrad second option. Here's Stella. 3-pointer from the corner. McKinney in and out, no good. Rebound by Tuttle, but taken away by West. And there's the baseline jumper by Kendra. Good assist to Mara. Timeout, Tammy Lilly, Dakota Valley Panthers trail 4-0, 5:07 to go. Tell you, we talked about it. 3 of the players that have been on the floor weren't on the floor for varsity hardly at all last year, but I love the hustle and the scrappiness by Weber and West so far, the cousins, getting their hands on a lot of balls. Yeah, in that Lennox game, Snoozy, she didn't miss a shot. She was 6 for 6. As a team, they only shot 8 3-pointers, but they made 5 of them. 10 of 22 from the free throw line is what they were. So, ouch. 10 of 22 from the field. And Reifenrath was 5 of 10. Vandenhall went 0 for 6. She did have 8 rebounds, 3 steals we mentioned, 3 assists. So aside from scoring, she had a nice night. And Meade had 3 steals as well. So, yeah, 15 turnovers against Lennox. They're well on their way here. Oh, there's another one. Stella Peterson just jumped the lane. Left-handed finish. Good! Stella! And, again, this is a lot of girls on the floor tonight that did not see varsity minutes last year.
No, they did
this
not.
one did. McKinney, she comes down left-handed. Finish it good! Count it! The hoop and harm!
This is how the Titans have to play. They have to get up and down and look ahead to get some easy transition baskets.
Absolutely. The press, Les, is totally working right now. I can only think of 1 or 2 possessions where Dakota Valley's been able to get down and set it up and try to run something. So, great job on the press. And McKinney to the line. She was a 64% free throw shooter last year. She's a 100% free throw shooter this year. 9-0, 4:45. That's into the game. That's Grace Meyer. Another turnover. This one, steal by Hayden West.
Yep.
Here is Peterson to West to Conrad, and we gotta.
Ryland did have great position inside. He just couldn't catch that ball.
Yeah, a little pass, a little high. I like how Coach Weber, the boys coach, talks about good passes and the value of good passes, and that's so true.
Yep.
Into the corner, Reifenrath. She'll shoot from out there. She's not just inside. Heels on the 3-point line. The shot up, no good. That was Emerson Meade. She's into the game too. So Lily put some new players into the game here, trying to get some life. Hayden West, shot no good. Rebound, Mara Grant. Nice. Wheels and deals and slides underneath. Count it! The hoop and harm! Mara Grant. Something I've noticed with Mara just already 4 minutes into this one.
Yeah.
She's playing slower, which is a good thing. Just taking her time. She got that rebound, didn't throw it up right away. Did some good things and got in and got the basket and the harm. Number 4, Elvis Presley Portner into the game for the Titans. They said that's her nickname.
It is her nickname, yep.
And number 13 as well, Reese Hammerquist. So we thought we might see her. No good. Free throw by Mara Grant. It's still 11-0, 3:57 to go. And I guess Rylan Conrad, I was told her nickname is Boo.
It is.
That's
Well,
Boo. And I guess Maya Weber is makes.
Okay.
Makes.
Okay.
Makes and boo. All right, there's Meade. She had a nice game out in Lennox. To Sophie Tuttle, top of the key to Vanden Hall. Driving is Grace Meyer. No good. Strong. Oh, I think we're going to see a jump. I was surprised they didn't call it before. Great job getting her hands on it by Mara Grant. And then she's tied up by Reifenrath. So ball goes to the Panthers, who have yet to score. 3:42 to go. Reifenrath on the baseline. Had the shot, just missed it. Ball ping-ponging around. It's going to be to the Titans. It is to the Titans. Kinder McKinney into the game.
Mara got lucky there, actually, because she was out of position.
She was.
And it just happened to go off a Panther to go out of bounds for the Titans.
But she's so strong. And Coach Shoresman talked about that the other night, how she's the heaviest lifter on the team. And, and you can see it in volleyball when she gets a nice set in the middle and pounds it. And basketball, boy, she's displayed tonight several times how strong she is. Nice pass to Portner. The pass, the play was set up by Hayden West to Portner on the baseline. She gets her first varsity basket, I believe.
Yes, I think so.
13-0 Titans. And there's another steal. Kinder McKinney. Vanden Hall just not hustling back.
Nope.
Kinder's going to just go down and make the basket. 15-0. Coach Lilly not happy with the Panthers. I think it was the lack of hustle. Going back on the after the turnover.
I think so too. I think she wasn't really disappointed with the turnover, but then when they didn't hustle back and gave Kendra a free layup, that's what made her mad.
Yeah, let's update you really quickly. We don't have the girls basketball C and JV. C team, they were leading 23-17 at half. The boys were. The T Area Titan boys. C team were leading 23-17 at half. They ended up blowing that one out.
Yes, they did.
When the starters left, it was 39-19. So they came out and outscored the starters 16-2. Brenner Conrad, 14 points and several block shots for the Titans. And Bonenberger, nice looking player for the Titans, a freshman, had 8 points there. So JV, like we said, back and forth. DV led by 10 at half, led by 7 late. Titans closed it out and had a chance to tie it and threw the ball out of bounds. And so Dakota Valley held on and won that one by 5. Really good outing so far for the boys. Oh boy, I thought that was down. Reese Hammerquist into her first varsity game, gets her first varsity rebound. She hands it off to McKinney. She'll bring it up court. And that was, I'm sure Reese is a little nervous now.
Yes,
I think that's what that was.
Yeah, that was more nerves. She's looking to get rid of it.
She is a great high jumper.
Yes, she is.
For the Titans. She started at the middle school and then got called up and ended up, I think she tied the school record or got close.
She got close,
high jumper,
yes, yep.
as an 8th grader last year. So basketball blood in her family. I believe her father still coaches for Harrisburg boys. Oh, what a nice move up and under by Melina Snoozy.
There's your 8th grader.
Yeah, 2:18 to go. Dakota Valley's on the board.
Future looks bright for Dakota Valley.
Yeah, we've got some nice looking younger players. Oh boy. Hit that, Hayden. Oh, Hayden. West shot blocked by Snoozy. And then she gets a little reachy down there, does Hayden, and she's going to pick up a foul. That'll be her first, 4th team foul. Stella Peterson looks to come back in.
For Hayden.
For Hayden. Wrestling, I haven't heard how they have done today, but they're out in Rapid City. 48 teams out there. And so we will give you an update when we hear. And we'll give you an update on their season so far. Dakota Valley handling the pressure a little bit more here. Reifenrath, shot no good. Rebound by Grant. She's already got to have 4 or 5 of those. Stella Peterson bringing the ball up the court.
Nice take.
And count it! Stella Peterson, her 4th point of the night, looking to make it 5. And as a reminder, if you're late tuning in, Katie Vasika, the SDSU-bound Titans guard, will not be playing in this one. Number 15, Cameron Somervold, 5'11" sophomore into the game, as Peterson, who shot 60% last year from the line, will try to make it 18-2 and try to give herself 5 points. Nice looking free throw to Stella. 7 points already for the Titans for Kinder McKinney. 5 for Peterson, 4 for Grant. Grant looking to get double-doubled here. She did a great job walling up in there on that play. Here is Snoozy driving right side, stopped by McKinney, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Hands it off to Summervold, down low to Mead, and a foul. And Dakota Valley, Brian Gary says, we're going this way. Foul on number 15, it's Cameron Summervold.
That was a great job by Mara just to get in there and just to kind of disrupt the pass and get a deflection off that.
Yeah. Keep Mara out of foul trouble.
Yeah.
Ticking down close to a minute to go here. Titans 4 fouls, Dakota Valley 5 fouls. Here's Hammerquist, left hand dribble, gets it to Peterson, then she sets a screen for Peterson.
I think Dakota Valley's playing man now just because they're down and they just have to kind of create to try to get back in this game.
Yeah, it looks like kind of a deep three by Stella, in and out. That would have been nice.
Nice offensive.
And Hammerquist, they're going to call her. She was over the back. I thought they were going to give her the benefit of the doubt, give her a jump ball, but that's a good call on Hammerquist, being aggressive, trying to get some rebound. Her first, team 5th. Get some more.
We get our first look at Hayden West.
So Hayden.
Or Hannah, sorry, Hannah.
West is back in.
Hayden
her
West
sister,
is back.
her twin sister Hannah,
yes,
is into the game. 5'5" junior, along back with Rylan Conrad. And so who went to the bench? McKinney and Portner and Hammerquist.
Yep.
And under 50 seconds to go, 32-second differential. Shot clock, game clock. And the three-pointer attempt by Meyer misses everything, out of bounds to the Titans. So 43.7 on the shot clock, 43.7 on the game clock, 35 on the shot clock. About a 9-second differential as West brings it up to court. Top of the key to Stella. I liked that she took that deep three.
I did too,
a little bit ago. Just shows some confidence.
And now pose.
Titans not moving very well on offense. Just a lot of standing around. Turnover to Dakota Valley.
And in my opinion, I think Stella had a mismatch when Meyer was guarding her. She could have posted her up a little bit and maybe got inside.
Yep, she's done that a few times here tonight. I didn't see her posting up a lot last year.
Yep.
Likes to be out by that three-point line. She made 28% of her three-pointers last year. Did Stella. Dakota Valley, another turnover. Out of bounds, 11.9 seconds. If you're the Titans, you want one shot here.
Yep.
No reason to give it back to them. West now dribbles it up across midcourt.
Set play here. I think it's either going to go to Mara or Rylan.
6 seconds on the shot clock. And that's going to end it. I don't know what that was. They were fighting for the ball. The Dakota Valley player that was grabbing the ball also had her arm around Mara's leg. So Mara was just trying to get out of there without falling down. 18-2, about the best opening quarter the Titans could hope for in a team that they are on a 2-game losing streak to in Dakota Valley. Wrestling update. Last Saturday into Watertown went the Titans. Beat Yankton 72-9. Beat Aberdeen Central 38-30. Beat Watertown 41-31. Beat Millbank 60-23. And then Tuesday, man, they shut out Roosevelt. I think it was 72-0.
Yeah, they played.
And then whatever you say, they grappled well.
They grappled well. There you go.
And then they beat O'Gorman like 81-12, something like that. So, boy, 6-0. They really got it rolling. They've got some nice wrestlers on that team. 912 team points. Wyatt Stunnebeck set the school record in those matches against O'Gorman, and then 15 tech falls by Maddox Lakehouse. So 2 new school records set already this year. Do you remember, Les, last year to start the year?
We went down.
Our biggest issue. Do you remember what that was? Turnovers. In this game last year, we had 24 turnovers.
We did, and we had so many chances. I went down there last year, because the boys played the second game, so I rode the boys bus, and we just, in the girls game, we were right there. We had so many chances to win that game in regulation, and we just had too many turnovers down the stretch, and we just couldn't convert free throws when we needed to as well.
Yeah, and that one went into overtime, but it was such, I remember we talked about it all the time, and the turnovers.
Yep.
And they ended up cleaning it up. They only averaged 15 on the year, the Titans did.
Well, and then last year, too, Rosenquist hit a couple shots when they needed a bucket.
Great play there underneath the Vandenhall. Her first basket, 18-4, 7:30 to go until halftime. And the Bach Insurance half-court shot. What do they get, $500 if they make that?
There's more.
Stella down.
Stella again.
Using her left hand, trying to scoop it in. That was a nice-looking shot out of bounds.
Maya Weber back in the game now.
Yeah, we've got Kendra McKinney, Maya Weber, Hayden West, Mara Grant, and Stella Peterson in there for the Titans.
Get
in
that
the corner.
up. There you go.
And
there
good!
You go.
Count it, 3 by Weber.
That was a nice. She was already set, ready to catch and shoot. And
I'd noticed that before.
Yes.
They'd left her all alone over there.
Wide
and I
open,
thought,
yes.
boy, that's and Vandenhall gets it down the baseline and just loses the handle and out of bounds to the Titans, who would lead this one by 17. Mara Grant pulls up.
I didn't think that DV was all the way back yet, and they got lucky that we kind of rushed the shot a little bit.
Did. Usually you don't see Mara shooting many from out there. I mean, it was an 8-foot shot.
No.
Not the worst shot in the world.
Nope.
I'd be hating on her less.
I would never hate on Mara Grant. Grandma's listening and
Wide
watching.
open shot, Addie Clies, no good. Rebound, West. She brings it up the court. She's got her cousin wide open. Great
nice
pass.
Read and foul.
And a foul. Great job. West to Weber.
Can't wait till you say west to west this year yet.
West
I want,
to west.
I want west to west one time this year.
We'll get it. We're going to get it. And so Maya Weber goes to the free throw line. I'd love to tell you her free throw stats last year, but she's never shot a varsity free throw until now. And good.
100%.
Boy, 4 points. I talked to her mom today in school, and she said she thought she might start.
There you go.
And she was right. 4 points. More than she scored all last year. Really nice looking free throw. Nice rotation on the ball.
Again, she had a great summer.
Yeah. This is, I stopped. Addie Clice stopped by Peterson. Carried the ball. And so another turnover for the Panthers. Yeah, and I really didn't talk to Coach Shoresman about individual players or anything like that. And so tonight I just came into this. I don't think I've gone to any practices or anything yet, so I just kind of came into this going, I guess we'll see. Stella, that looks like it's going to be good. It is! 3! Count it! Stella Peterson, her 8th point of the night. 26-4. 6 minutes until halftime. We got to get on the floor of those loose balls.
We do, yep.
And that's going to give them a 3. No good. Oh, that's a great job by Mara Grant to get possession.
You know, I was talking to Stella Peterson's dad tonight, and he and Stacy McKinney used to coach along with me, Stella and Kendra, when they were 5th and 6th graders. And in that class alone, we had maybe 12 girls, and two made it to be their senior year. And I'm excited to see how the senior year plays out for them.
Yeah, Vandenhall off the back of the rim. Mara Grant, another rebound. Here comes McKinney. Loses it, gets it back. She's dribbling around. She's guarded by Snoozy. Deep 3 by Stella.
Oh, that was a good
no
look.
No good. And Mara that can get her over the back, and that's a good call.
That is.
Sometimes you just got to learn to let it go.
She did have sort of position. I mean, she was a little taller than.
He's lying to you folks at home.
No,
she didn't have position. And it was a great call.
All right.
6-6 are the fouls, so I had to laugh in the JV game. I think they'd called like 9 against us and 3 against Dakota Valley, and one of the fans was getting after him for wanting to call more on us. And I'm like, boy, I don't know how many more they can call. Oh, a great shot block there by Vandenhall on McKinney, and then gets the rebound, and here come the Panthers with 5 minutes to go until halftime. They're trailing by 22. Reifenrath, she'll shoot that if she's open.
Are you telling me that the fouls evened out then for the boys' game is what you're telling me?
That's a travel. And that's a good call. You just got to keep that foot set.
Comes Elvis.
She caught it, took a hop with both feet, and shot it, made the shot. Did Snoozy, but got to keep your feet set. I like this. Grant going to the bench, up by 22. It's only 1 foul. So
yes.
Keep her at 2 or less.
Yes.
Kendra McKinney, finally a senior.
No, not finally.
Well, it seems like she's been playing a long time, and she has.
She has.
She has. It's just she's been a part of this program for so long. It just gets to that point where you're kind of surprised that she's finally a senior. It's weird to say that. West driving a little bit out of control, knocked out of bounds by Hammerquist, and they're going to give it to Dakota Valley. Yeah. Good call.
2-2-1 here. Trying to put some pressure on them again.
They're going to change it up. Looks like a two, oh, well, now they are 2-2-1. West is going to go back. And Cameron Somervold into the game. Eddie Kleiss into the game. The Panthers have Vandenhall, Kleiss, Snoozy, Tuttle, and Mead.
Ooh, nice.
And there's another steal. Well, these stats are going to be interesting to look at, Les Schroeder.
They are. Well, I'm so used to seeing Reese as a post player because that's all she did in the junior high level, and now she's even an off, plays a 3 or a 4 with, these bigger girls, and I just got to get used to that yet.
Yeah. Stella Peterson, foul on her off the ball. That's going to be her second. So to the line go the Panthers for the 1-on-1 as Mara Grant gets ready to check back in, I'm sure, for Peterson.
I'm assuming so too, yep.
And this will be Somervold going to the line. An interesting. Oh, it is a 1-on-1. I was going to say that's an interesting time to check her in, but I thought it was a 2-shot foul, but it's a 1-on-1. So there goes my no-hitter.
Well, Mrs. Paleshi knows what she's doing down there. So.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
no
wow.
foul.
Wow.
Boy, Hammerquist looked like she got, and again, we have a different angle.
We do.
Hammerquist looked like she got just ripped down, and then
silly foul. Silly foul, yeah.
Just so far from the basket,
Yep.
and, that's a new varsity player. That's her second, and that comes with experience.
It does.
It's just that, you want to, that's a good trait to have.
Ooh, here you go. Here's a first freshman into the game.
Oh, who's into the game?
J.C.
Oh,
Babb.
J.C. Babb, number 21, J.C. Babb into the
J.C.
game.
Babb.
So her first varsity action.
Great
No
cross-country
good.
runner.
Yeah, school record cross-country
record.
runner.
And I like that she's just stepped up and just ready to go.
Yeah, left hand dribble. Nothing there. Mara Praker got called for travel there. Baseline to McKinney. Nice
There's your
shot.
shot.
Oh. And we haven't had the scoring here in a while.
We haven't.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
And out of
There we go.
bounds. Just a careless turnover.
I think going back to Kendra's shot, she kind of rushed it a little bit. She thought she was more wide open than she thought she was, and it just kind of glanced off the rim.
Yep. Uh-oh. Rosenquist in the house. Mr. Rosenquist.
Oh, he is.
Better
Okay.
behave here,
All right.
Les.
All right.
He's a large gentleman.
Okay.
Came to watch his son play after this game.
Okay.
Mara being very aggressive.
Oh, it got blocked a little
No
bit.
good. Shot no good. 26-4. Still less. The fewest points I can remember in one half in this game was when the boys played dual.
Oh, yep. Exactly. Yep, I remember that.
How many points did dual have at halftime?
3, right?
They had 2 at halftime.
Okay.
They made their. This is going to be good. Nope. Off the.
Oh,
and now
offense.
Dakota Valley taking advantage of that. Of that size. I don't know
Yeah,
what that call was. That was on Mara. That's her second. So things getting interesting here now as Shoresman loses the tie.
The tie is gone by halftime.
The gold tie is gone.
It's gone.
And so now Mara has 2. That's critical.
Yeah,
She's
that
a
is.
big player for this team, and Dakota Valley does make a free throw here. Coach Lilly told us that she wanted them to make more free throws. And I think that was their first one, or one of 3 or 4. And 2. And so 2 free throws made there by Snoozy. Gets her up to 4 points. So she's got 4 of their 6. The other 2 are for Vandenhall. Stella Peterson comes in, and Babb is out. Hammerquist is probably going to come in for Mara. And she does. Good to. We don't need Mara with 3 fouls going to the second half.
But we do need to get into a little better offensive rhythm here. Go be right before halftime.
Yeah, something I've noticed. Hey, that dual game too. That was it was 40-2 at halftime.
I remember that. Yes.
The thing we need to do here, it looks like they're doing it. Let's run some plays here. Run some plays. And just like this here. Let's just get our composure. We've taken a lot of quick shots.
Yep.
And, oh boy, block shot by McKinney. 5 seconds on the shot clock. The heave by, and just ran out of time. The heave by Peterson, it was partially blocked. Rylan Conrad got the rebound. found herself on the wrong side of the backboard.
Yeah, she got out of position on that and was too far underneath.
So fast and furious are the subs. Now Weber comes in. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, Weber comes in.
Weber's
for
in, yep.
Portner.
Yep.
Trying to keep up with all these subs. 2:30 until halftime. Titans haven't scored in a
There we
while.
go, nice steal.
Another turnover. Here comes Weber down the court. This is Peterson. She's handled the ball outside of the three-point line a lot for the Titans. McKinney with 7 points on the night, hasn't scored in a little bit. Peterson dribbling around top of the key, hands it off to Weber. She gets a screen screen by Conrad, and just kind of, it was a great idea.
It was.
Conrad was going down the lane, but it was not a great pass. So ticking down close to 2 minutes to go. Ball goes back to Dakota Valley. Meade gets around, met by Weber. No good. Just keep your arms up, Maya.
Yep,
Don't
nice defense.
swing.
Yep, nice defense.
That's all you need to do. Here is Snoozy driving around the lane. And corner three by Vandenhall. No good off the back of the rim. Rebound. No. It was rebounded by Somervold. She missed it. Here comes
Nice.
McKinney.
There we go.
She passes it to Rylan. Almost a jump ball. Now a jump ball. Possession arrow. Back to Dakota Valley. And so Hayden West and Hannah West. We might get our first West by West.
Hope so.
West to West.
With Dad on the official scorebook.
With Dad wearing the striped jersey. He retired last year and was a basketball coach on this team, but he moved on, and so he's back to the scorers table. I always had a lot of fun with Westy at the scorers table.
Yep.
I always had a lot of laughs. 1:24 to go. Snoozy making some moves. Oh!
Jump ball.
Jump ball, but wasn't a jump for very long before Hannah West took it away.
Nope.
Back to the Titans goes the basketball. You know, one of the great things about working up here and wearing these headsets is you can't hear the fans.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about that in the JV and C game. Not that the fans were bad at all, but you just don't have to hear the complaining and the coaching and all that baloney. Here is West, and she thought she had her sister, but it was stolen away.
And then McKendra.
By Tuttle, and now we're going to get a full court foul here. Is that on McKinney? It is her first. 10th team foul. Dakota Valley goes to the line for 2. Rylan Conrad coming back in. As you see Katie Wasika on the bench, maybe you don't, but she's in full. She dressed tonight.
She did. She wants to play.
Not playing. So Sophie Tuttle to the line for Dakota Valley. Rolls around and out. Rylan Conrad back in. Checking in Emma Weesey, 5'5", senior guard for the Panthers.
You know, in the first half, which we've only had 3 girls not play.
Yeah. Yep. Maybe we'll probably see him here tonight. I hope.
Yep.
Second free throw good by Weesey gives the Panthers their 7th point with just 1 minute to go until halftime. I can't wait for the half-court shot and to talk to Sam. And Rylan Conrad, they say no shot. It was on the floor, but that's 7th. So see Rylan Conrad attempt her first varsity free throws here tonight. Team averages for last year for the Titans, they averaged 52.7 points per game, averaged 32.6 rebounds, 10 assists, 15 turnovers, 8.4 steals, 3.2 blocks. For the year, 39% is what they shot. They shot 29% from the three-point line. No good by Rylan, but she gets her own rebound. Almost throws it away. There's Kendra.
She wanted that.
I was hoping she would have shot that.
Yep. But we didn't have any rebounders underneath.
Free throw percentage, I thought this was a nice stat, 71%. Pretty good free throw shooting for the Titans, Lady Titans last year. West, we're just not.
No.
We're just not making crisp passes, and again, that's experience. Shot by Snoozy, no good. Titans can hold it for the last shot.
Senior to senior right there.
Senior to senior, McKinney to Peterson. Peterson can just hold it. Now he's got a 5 count. But she looks like she's improved her ball handling this year. 12 seconds.
There we go.
Kendra
Step into that.
just misses. No good. Rebound Hayden West. 8 seconds on the clock. Peterson. She's going to lose it out of bounds. To the Panthers, went off her foot.
And Hannah was open on that far wing over there. She just missed her.
Got a new Titan assistant coach on the bench, and she's pretty fiery down there.
She is pretty fiery.
Sarah Van Laken. Oh, long three, no good by Snoozy.
Her daughter is a 6th grader.
She is. I didn't know that because that little 6th grader gives me some guff sometimes at crosswalk. No, not really.
She's a good kid.
She's a fun kid. Yes. She always asks me if I have candy. And so we will talk to junior Sam Almas up here in his uniform. He even brought a basketball with him. It's going to be hard for you to get under here, big fella. And so, Sam Almas, I'm guessing you're going to start tonight.
Yep.
You starting?
Yep.
You've been ready for this for a while for this season. Played last year. You played 6th man, 7th man on this team. Are you ready?
Oh yeah, I'm pumped. I've been pumped since summer, bro.
Yeah, I know. When I talk to you, you're always ready. You put in a lot of time. I remember when you had your surgery, you showed up to Family Wellness, I think that day or the next day, with your cast on lifting weights.
Oh yeah, I was doing upper body. Couldn't do lower body, so I was like, you know what? I gotta put in the work some way. So I did upper body.
Yeah, you enjoy that, being at the gym, working out?
It's like my second house.
Yeah.
I live there.
I see you there all the time, and last year there weren't a lot of minutes available for you. Then you got hurt. Now you're here going to the games. What's your mindset coming into tonight's game?
My mindset coming to this game is do what the team wants me to be. Like, if they want me to get a rebound, be a rebounder. If you want me to be a defender, if you want me to be a scorer, I'm going to do what the team needs to get this dub.
Yeah. Offensively, you had a great year, especially on JV where you got more minutes. You led us in scoring in the Sodak 16 game. You seem to also take a lot of pride in your defense. Is that true?
I love defense. Defense wins championship. That's what I want to do here.
I've always said, some nights your shot's not falling, some nights you're turning it over, but defense is effort, and you bring. It's not hard to bring effort every single night.
That's true.
Who you matched up with tonight?
Tonight I matched up with Isaac Bruns.
So you're matched up with maybe the DAC 12 Player of the Year, possibly. Oh, yeah. And hey, we got a half-court shot. You're going. This is Boom, Mr. Boom, BJ Boom, and
hey! Oh yeah!
Our first one ever! Our first one ever!
Yeah.
$500. And he's a baseball player. Oh, BJ Boom! Oh my goodness! We'd never seen that. $500.
That's the first?
That's the first one ever, yeah. We had everybody miss last year. We had a couple really close, and we had a bunch that were really far off. But that just looks good the whole way. I don't think that could have gone in any better.
Is there another one going up?
At your game there will be, but you'll be in the locker room.
All righty.
I'll fill you in. You seemed real focused tonight pregame. First of all, what are you listening to? Just everything?
Anything, to be honest with you. Rap.
Yeah.
Just anything to get me motivated.
You seemed real focused sitting on the bleachers. Is that what you were thinking about? Just the game and the things you want to do and stopping Isaac?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What did I put down here for you? Your favorite NBA or college team? Do you have a favorite NBA or college team?
My favorite college team is Kentucky.
Oh, really?
Yup.
Okay. Player?
My favorite player is Paul George.
All
NBA
right.
player is Paul George.
PG-13?
Oh, yeah.
And your good friend, Jackalinga, she plays at Texas. She's starting.
Oh, correct. Yeah, she is.
You been talking to her at all, or is she too busy?
Nah, she's not too busy. She keep in touch with me here and there.
Yeah. That was neat to see. She's a heck of a player, and go down to Texas and start from day one.
She's a hard player. She's a hard-working player.
Yeah. You want to play in college when you get done?
Oh, yeah, of course I want to play at college. I want to go in the league, NBA.
Yeah. You've got good size. You've got the work ethic, and I hope you put it together here these next 2 years. You got 2 years ahead of you to play high school basketball. So you can't pick yourself, but if you have to pick a teammate tonight that's going to have an impact game, a pick to click, Who would your pick to click be?
Blake
Blake?
Thompson, yeah.
He's ready to go?
Oh, yeah, he's been ready to go. Me and him just stretched earlier before this.
Yeah. You can relate to him a little bit. You didn't have to miss as long as he did, but he had to miss the whole year last year, and I know that was just devastating to him. And Rosenquist from Dakota Valley, they're good buddies. So I'm sure they're going to be ready to lock horns tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Rosenquist's dad is, oh, there he goes right there. He was a great player at USD back in the day.
Really?
So, tall drink of water down there. Is Mom tuning in tonight?
My mom's going to be here actually tonight.
Oh, she is?
Mom and the whole family.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
She's not here yet, though, but...
Yeah, she just got off work at 7, so she'll be over here soon.
Awesome. That'll be great that she can be here. So you're playing your first start. You're playing the #1 team in the state, and you're playing a guy that's got first-team accolades for this year. You up for that challenge, or are you kind of nervous, or you want to prove what you can do?
I'm not nervous. I can show everyone what I can do. Been ready since summer.
Yeah. How can we tell when you go out there if you're locked in? If you're not just tonight, but through the season, how can we tell when you're locked in, when you're good to go, when you're confident?
We just have to wait. To see.
Shooting three-pointers,
threes, mid-range, get to the bucket, get my team involved.
We saw your monster jam last year. You've been dunking since you played C-team. How's your vertical? You increase it this year?
Oh, yeah. I've been increasing it. I've been working on my 2-feet bounce.
Yeah. We just had someone try to dunk it got stuffed by the rim.
It was Matt.
Well, did you get taped up tonight, sir?
I got taped up. I'm all ready to go.
All right. And you got your number 5. Yes. I couldn't believe it.
Yo.
How did you get that from Blake?
It was hard. It was really hard getting from him. But the reason why I went number 5 is because my niece was born December 5th, and she was born my freshman year. So ever since then, I just wanted to wear number 5.
You know, I watch a lot of basketball, and some guys are just natural fits and natural. I think you're a number 5. I think you're a natural number 5. I asked Wiebinga Garrett tonight. I said, why 20? And he goes, I don't know. I just picked it. And I'm like, no, I don't really like 20, but I like 5. You look like a 5. Well, you're a great young man, always saying hi in the halls, and you seem like you've just got a lot of friends around the school. You're always talking to different people, always happy, and it's just easy to root for somebody like that, you know? It's just easy to root for you, and so pulling for you here tonight and the rest of the season and the rest of the way. And Adir Morales, is he going to be in the house tonight?
Oh, yeah, I called him earlier yesterday. He was like, yeah, he'll be here tonight. He just got off work at around 6 or 5. He said he'll come.
Awesome. Well, we'll get you up here more this year, and maybe even our show that we do at Boss's Pizza, and go down and get ready. And I'm excited. I'm excited for your year, my friend.
All right, thank you, man. How good having you here.
Thank you, Sam. Yep. And I'll say your name right this year, Almas.
Sam Almas. Yep, correct.
All right. Know the name. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, have a good one.
You too. 2:30 until we tip off. Sam Almas, number 5, and I can't tell you how much respect I've got for that young man, and just a great guy. Always saying hello in the halls, and just a respectful guy. And man, I hope he does big things. Okay, first half stats. 2 of 16 was Dakota Valley. Titans were 10 of 30. Dakota Valley 0 of 3 from 0 of 8. I'm sorry, from 3-point line. They were 3 of 6 from the line. Turnovers, they had 21 turnovers in the first half. That's not going to result very well. How did the Titans do? 10 of 30 from the field, 2 of 12 from 3-point line, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Rebounds, Dakota Valley won that, 12-11. Titans did have, 21-17. The Titans won that one. Get this, the Titans had 11 defensive rebounds, 10 offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
That's going to do you a lot of good. Yeah. Personal fouls, 10-7. Titans had more fouls. Turnovers, 14 for the Titans. The Titans are turning it over too, but not nearly at the rate that Dakota Valley is.
No.
13 steals for the Titans, 6 for Dakota Valley. Individually, leading the way for Dakota Valley, 4 points and 2 rebounds for Melina Snoozy. She does have 6 turnovers. 2 points, 5 rebounds for Georgia Vandenhall. She has 7 turnovers. So how about the Titans? 7 points on 3 of 8 shooting for McKinney. She has 7 points, 1 rebound, 3 steals, and 1 assist as her sister watches on here courtside. 5 points for Maya Weber and 3 steals. Who else for the Titans? 8 points for Estella Peterson, 2 steals. And Mara Grant, we wanted to know how many rebounds she had. She's got 9. 4 points, 9 rebounds on the night. So anything stand out to you there besides the big one for me is the turnovers,
Well,
our offensive rebounds?
Well, in the first quarter, you know, it was 18-2 after 1. It was 8-5 after the second quarter for scoring. I think we just need to get going inside a little bit, get Mara more established. You know, she's got 9 rebounds, but she's 2 for 5 from the floor. I think we just need to get her going a little bit more, and then and then the shooting for them just stands out, and the turnovers for them just stand out. But we got to convert off those turnovers too.
Right. Take care of the ball a little bit, run the offense a little bit, and maybe not as many quick shots. 19 points. You know, this isn't over. There is the 22nd turnover as Vandenhall loses it out of bounds. Ball to the Titans. And so we will be, that was great. That was Mr. Boom, Callie Boom, libero on the volleyball team. That was her dad. And then their son plays on the football team, Logan. He's a starter. And they're kind of a baseball family
They
a little
are.
bit.
Well, then the youngest daughter is an 8th grader, plays on the basketball team for Mr. Brew and Mr. Decker.
Yeah, Stella Peterson takes it to the lane again.
Abby is the youngest one.
She's really driving tonight. Stella Peterson is way more than she ever did last year.
Yes.
And so that's great to see. Again, last year, 60% free throw shooter. And she nails that one. And so on the free throws today, she's 2 for 2. Soon to be 3 for 3. You always got to leave yourself an out.
That's
less,
right.
a little out there.
Yep. Here you go.
And press working well. 25 seconds until Dakota Valley's into the offense. That could have been a carry. And another turnover just out of bounds. Reifenrath was waiting for it. And Kleiss just skipped it out of bounds. And so the ball back to the Titans, who lead by 21 points here. We'll get you caught up on some scores here maybe later in the second half. We had some interesting games that we wanted to keep our eye on tonight. We had Chamberlain beat the B number 2, Corson Stickney, the other night, 47-40. But tonight, Lennox plays at Sioux Falls Christian. Wagner plays at Winter. Groton at Hamlin. Flander at Chester. And St. Thomas More.
There you go. Oh.
Just missed. St. Thomas More plays at Thunder Basin. And then EPJ at Canton, makeup game from last night.
See, that's what I wanted her to do, is just get inside position, because she's got the speed and the quickness that she can get around her, the post player.
Yep. Traveling, again, the point of emphasis. Another turnover. 24 turnovers now for Dakota Valley.
She thought she was set, or, you know, she looked over at her coach, Tammy Lilly, and thought, well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Hey, I chatted with Kinder McKinney. She's excited, she said, for this year to see how much they've improved. She's looking forward to playing West Central and Jefferson. And that was the turnover, but taken back by Weber to West to Weber. And here's Weber. Skip pass to McKinney. She's got nothing. Sets it up top. 17 seconds.
Yep,
to go. She wants to play West Central.
There you
Underneath,
go.
Mara Grant, her 6th point. 30th point for the Titans, 30-7.
She had a mismatch.
Kendra played summer ball this year and went to many open gyms. I asked her advice she'd give to a younger player. She said it can get tough playing, Ken, but know your teammates always have your back. Rare wide open jumper for Snoozy. She drains it, her 6th point of the night.
She's really close with Katie.
Yeah. The best way, I said, how can you help your team? Shot no good by Grant. There's McKinney fighting. I asked McKinney, how can you help your team this year? She said, by encouraging them. I thought that was kind of a neat answer, not by like, I'm going to score a bunch of points, or just by encouraging them.
Like that, get the steal.
She got the knockout from behind. Here's a deep 3 by Vandenhall. No good. Tipped out of bounds. Saved by number 12, Tuttle.
Well, her sister just recently got married this summer.
Yeah.
Carly.
And there's a wide open jumper for Tuttle set up by Snoozy, no good. Rebound, here comes Stella Peterson, north to south, and no foul, no basket, but foul by Tuttle. That's gonna be Tuttle's third. Keep an eye on that, Sophie Tuttle, and she's gonna be coming out of the game. They're 5'9", junior forward.
Kendra's brother Cole had a great game with the C game this afternoon.
Yeah, that was a good game. I enjoyed watching that. We pulled away and watching the future. Stella Peterson, 4 for 4. And now into double digits again with 11. And number 1, Emerson Mead, 5'11", sophomore guard. Do they have like a stretching machine in South Sioux City where they stretch these girls?
They must, I don't, yeah.
Stella Peterson, 5 for 5, 12 points. She's going to be in career high territory. Seniors just playing.
There you go. Go get it, Steph.
Aggressively.
Go get it.
She's a hurdler. She can't run that one down. Mead does.
Oh, there
and
you go.
then
Travel, yeah.
travel violation. 26 turnover.
That was all caused by Kendra there getting in the way and taking that passing lane away.
Yeah, we're just playing
Defensively, really well.
frantic almost. Just Dakota Valley's got to be really frustrated. You know, they've played here 8-16, 18 minutes and have 9 points to show for it. Stella, 3 from the corner.
Nice look.
Stella's having a night. 15 makes it 35-9, under 5 minutes to go.
West.
Another turnover. Hayden West looking up the court, finds Kendra, pulls up, stops, shots off the back of the rim.
Nice.
You know Mara was going to get that
Yep.
one. Up she goes. Foul. Mara to the free throw line. The Titans are rolling on Friday night. In 8 games less, let's check this out.
Okay.
Mara Grant to the line, 60%. I'm sorry.
What?
Yeah, 58%, close enough.
Okay.
58% free throw shooter last year.
She's going to improve that this year.
The honorable mention team. She's going to improve that this year, too. She's in double-digit rebounds
There you go.
already.
See?
She needs to make this next free throw to get a double-double to start the year as Ryland Conrad comes in for the Titans. And Cameron Sarbold for the Panthers. We've got a timeout on the floor. Less 36-9.
timeout.
4:40 to go. So as this is telling or not, I don't know.
Okay.
In the 8 games, okay, in the 8
Yep.
games we had double-digit steals last year. This girls' team,
Yep.
7-1. Okay.
Not bad, yep.
In the 13 games where we had single-digit steals, 5-8. So getting to that double-digit steals. Okay, can I just be honest with you? I was poring over the team stats and trying to find, you know, things that we're doing in losses, things that we're doing in winning. That's the one thing that really stood out.
All right. I was going to say who were the opponents, though, but, I mean, I like that stat. I really do. I like those stats.
Interesting thing about Dakota Valley, the opener last year, that was one of our best three-point shooting nights of the year. We were 7 of 18 in that game. We had our most rebounds the whole year, 49 rebounds. Again, we had 21. We're on pace for that. And it was our second most field goal attempts. We attempted 58 field goals. Our most we attempted last year was 59. So, yeah.
Because, again, if I remember right, we were up 2 with 5 seconds left, and Rosenquist went coast to coast and scored a layup to get it into overtime.
Yeah, we had, she was, she did that in soccer, and she did it in basketball, just willed her way. That's going to be short. And look at this. Tracks down her own rebound, does Mara Grant.
One more. There we go.
West, 30 seconds on the shot clock, plenty of time, into the corner for West. She wiggles her way.
That
Three.
was a nice
Great pass.
look.
And Mara! Point. Number 11, I believe. Maybe that is just 9. Okay, so she's not a double-double
Not yet.
player yet, and that didn't look very good. It's probably going to be on Ryland Conrad. 2 shots to the line, Emerson Mead. And Mead to the line. I was also looking at the career stats and kind of where the player that we're missing, Katie Vasika, might be. It's conceivable she could, T-Girls basketball tracks 16 stats. It's conceivable she could end her career leading 15 of those 16. You know the one I don't think she's going to get?
What's that?
You can take a guess. You want to think about it a little bit? Mead makes both her free throws to get the Panthers.
Sure, but you might have to tell me later.
Double digits. 4:17 to go in the third quarter, and the Panthers are finally in double digits.
Oh.
And that was was just again, not a great pass.
Morrow,
Could have caught it.
Maya was just thinking ahead of that, I guess.
She was zigging.
And not zagging.
Not zagging. 4 minutes to go, halfway through the third quarter here, as we see the Titan boys already out of the locker room and loosening up. There's a three-point attempt. Ooh. Good by Cameron Somerville, Dakota Valley's first three-pointer of the night. And they've doubled their output already.
There you go, Stell.
Stella driving unselfishly, kicks it to West. Good three by West. Her first three of the night. And almost a steal. West wearing that number 3, formerly worn by Sam Close, another three-point marksman.
Yep. On one of Decker's last teams.
15 stat leader categories. The one I don't think she's going to get it in is charges taken.
Oh, okay.
And I forget who's up there. It might be Bryn Schupner.
Schupner's up there. Liv Ritter was up there.
Yeah, Des Patzwald.
Des Patzwald was up there.
You know Des Patzwald, who is 5'4", is still the offensive rebound leader for this team.
Yep.
In the career. You knew that?
I did know that.
Oh.
I did.
That's just an amazing stat.
She was like Grace Stansbury last year, where she would always be on the wing, and Des would just know where the ball would end up in her hands somehow, some way.
Yep.
And do you know where she's at now?
Des, Iowa.
She is at Iowa.
Great state of Iowa, which no one has ever said. No. 41-15, 3:20, and just again passing. That'd be my big critique. And I'm going to...
For that, Kendra needed to maybe go about 3 more steps that way and give her a nice little bounce pass.
Yep, it happens.
It does.
Kendra asked, a great job, Rylan Conrad. She shed her defender. She just walled up and made the Dakota Valley player try to go around her. She didn't, went out of bounds, and so turns the ball over. 3 minutes to go.
I always enjoyed going with the McKendra family down to watch Carly play at Mount Marty.
Yeah. You think the same can be said for both sides?
I don't know. I don't know if Stacy or Christy would say that they wanted me in their car or not. But
I'll ask them, and I might tell you the answer. I might not. There is Stella, that little...
Oh, nice rebound by Rylan.
Oh, that's a...
I threw it off. I threw it off Stella's leg.
Let's just say this. I'm not going to agree with every call this season.
See, now I think Stacy and Christy don't mind my presence. I can't speak for them, no, but you know.
Oh, turnover, Stella Peterson in the passing lane, goes down, no good. She's fouled by Snoozy, who said, I didn't do that. And so Peterson to the line, where she's 5 of 5 tonight, 15 points. So far, the Titans cruising in this one. And you know this referee crew, they want to get this above 30 so we can keep this clock moving. I laughed when I used to work down on the scorer's table. They would all run by and tap the table and say, remember, running clock. And I'm like, I know.
Oh, Stella.
Get you out of here. Stella just left that one a little short.
I think it's jersey night for the student section. I see
great looking student section.
I see Maggie Curry with the Vikings jersey.
Oh, Maggie. Hey,
senior volleyball player.
Free throw good. 16 for Stella.
Jillian Hunick over there with the jersey on.
I asked Kendra what player
Yep.
would turn in $500 if she found her on the team. Who do you think she picked?
Katie.
Nope.
It wasn't Katie?
Did not. She's on the floor right now. That's your hint.
On the floor, Rylan Conrad.
Great look up court by Weber to West, and then West gets the foul. She'll be going to the free throw line where she did not go last year. Maya Weber.
Okay.
Maya Weber.
I believe that too.
I asked her which teammate would lock their keys in their car.
That's Rylan Conrad.
That's Rylan Conrad.
That is Rylan Conrad, yep.
Oh, boy, I can't wait to tell her that. It's not. She said herself.
Oh, okay. All right.
4 points as West rolls that one in.
Well, I had Rylan Conrad as an 8th grader for volleyball. I remember her way back in the day.
5 points now for West. It's 5 more than she scored in varsity last year.
Good defense, Rylan.
That's great trapping defense, and that's in passing again. We just that was no way that was going to get through. Great job there, walling up by McKinney.
Yep.
And if more players would just understand, you don't have to jump, you don't have to swing, you don't have to grab the ball, just make him go around you. Just walk, especially if you're tall.
Yep. Ooh, the nice bat.
Back up.
Oh.
Jumper just off the front of the rim, and they're going to say Ryland didn't have great position, her first foul. Who do you say she said is the first to get married? Who's first to get married?
I'm going to go Mara Grant.
Mara. No, she said Basiks.
Basita. Okay.
Yep. Katie.
Well, maybe not. Mara, yeah, maybe not.
Easy. This is live broadcasting here.
I didn't say anything.
And great job by Weber just to stay in front of her and force her out of bounds. Okay, you got to get this one right.
Okay, I'm going to.
Said which one of your teammates is never going to move away from T? Who do you think that's going to be? Okay, here's your hint. She's on the floor right now.
She's on the floor right now? Well, then that's, I'm going to say Stella then.
Oh, boy.
But I didn't think so. I thought Stella would want to move away. Maybe Ryland. Maybe wants to stay close.
There's Ryland. There you go.
All right.
The number 21, J.C. Babb, 5'3" freshman, checks into the game.
Her sister's at State, right?
SDSU. Yep. Hey, Liv Ritter is the only Titan girls alum still playing college basketball, as Bailey Conrad is done, and McKinney is done. And jump ball possession there, Dakota Valley, 1:15 to go. Titans are 1 point away from getting to that 30-point mark where the clock will run.
I watched Liv Ritter play the other night.
Yeah.
Can't remember who they were playing.
She started, they just lost to Bellevue, which
no, I didn't watch that one. No, I watched
Bellevue
the game.
Bruins.
I watched the game before.
They lost to Bellevue on a buzzer beater, which Bellevue led most of the way. She's started all 12 games for Dakota State. They're 8-4, and she's averaging about 6 points a night. So
they have an HBC Patriot on that team.
Oh yeah, is that right?
They do. Rauk is the name.
Oh boy! Foul there by Snoozy. Puts her palms in the air like.
J.C. Babb is out on the court.
Yep, we just talked about that.
No, sorry, I'm paying attention. Really, I am.
Tell you folks, old age. It's not easy.
I was paying attention.
It's not easy getting old, is it, Les?
It's not.
Oh, there it is. 30-point plateau, which the referees enjoy because they got to do another game after this.
They do.
And West, 6 points. 7 for McKinney, 5 for Weber, and no good.
Well, and
6 for West.
Coach Shorsman talked about that Wednesday night, too, where he wants balanced scoring from the team, and right now we're getting it.
Yep. As the clock is rolling, and the shot clock operator is going to like this because now it went under 35. And
that's that Matt Johnson guy.
Matt Johnson gets to take a sip out of his lemonade there.
That's right.
Hey, Brooke Paleski, her first year running clock. She's doing a great job.
She is.
Basket good, 45-17, 22 seconds to go.
Her husband came up and talked to me before the game with her daughter, Jaren.
Babb drives, left-hand dribble, no good. Kinder McKinney passes it to West in the corner. West brings it up top, under 10 seconds to go. Here comes Weber. She's got McKinney in the corner.
Oh, no,
sets a screen for her. Good job. McKinney's got time to stop, pop, and good! Smile on her face as she gets to 10 points tonight. 48-17. They really look like they knew what they were doing there, Les. A lot of passes and down screens, and
they didn't panic.
Didn't panic at all. They did not panic. Hey, if you haven't joined us before, please join us, especially if you're a member of T-Connect. We're going to try to get it on other places too, YouTube, but we do this little show. It's called All the Tea.
Oh, yeah, that thing on Wednesday night?
Yeah, live from Boss's Pizzeria. That's Wednesday nights at 6 o'clock. Last week we had on Coach Shorsman and Coach Weber, and we've had athletes on and FFA directors and students and FCCLA members and
football coaches.
Football coaches. We get a nice viewing, and so if you tune in, we really thank you for that. And it's Boss's idea. They just wanted something that could tie the community together even more. Next week I'm going to have Scott Bindy on. And then I'm not sure who, maybe a player, a wrestler, or something.
Okay.
Unless you come on every week and update us on what's going on in Titanville.
Yep.
And Yeah, hey, congratulations, FFA State, Remington Jacobson. She was on, and look what happened to her.
Yeah,
She went down and took 3rd place and prepared public speaking. And Egg Sales took 7th place. Jack Daggett, Clayton Eric, Parker Wilson, Gavin Van Emmerich.
Ooh, 8th grade. Well, speaking of an update, 8th grade girls basketball beat Patrick Henry this afternoon
Wow.
over at Venture Elementary School.
They ganged up on one guy, and
No, Patrick Henry Middle
Oh,
School
I'm
from
okay.
Sioux Falls.
I'm like, this poor Patrick Henry.
No.
He's got to take on 4 or 5
No,
middle school
I
girls
don't-
on his own. I can barely deal with one.
I did not get a score update, but I did hear that they won.
Score updates, jeez. Wagner put it on, winner, 73 to 26 tonight.
Man.
That's a little
Oh,
surprising.
she even surprised herself.
She did. She hit it and then had her mouth wide open as she
Right.
ran down the court.
She did.
12 points for her,
Graham.
double-double tonight.
Grandma will be happy down in Iowa.
Yeah, this is going to be one of the best games she's ever played, and it makes sense. It's her first start.
That's right.
Ball bounces around, no good. Right from Rath, no
we
good.
didn't-
Peterson
wait.
fighting for it. Peterson gets it.
We didn't box her out.
She's
Got
playing
lucky.
a great game. Remember, we have to give our game balls out at the
We do, I know. I was thinking about that.
tonight.
Yep, I
This
was
is
thinking
going to be
about that.
tough between Peterson and Grant.
I was
Throw
thinking about
McKinney
that.
in there.
Yep. I don't know who.
Oh, Morris feeling it. Nope. Just
Oh.
missed that one.
A little hard.
Rebound, Vandenhall. Yeah, the 4 players who graduated last year. That's 17 points, 14 rebounds, 3 assists,
Yep.
and 29 three-pointers. That
Ooh, good rebound again.
another rebound by Mara came to play tonight. 51-17, 6:30 to go.
There you go, Hannah.
Okay, Twitter question.
Okay, I'm going to get it right.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Who did Kendra say would win at karaoke? Was it Katie, Kendra herself, Mara, or Stella?
Well, Mara's so quiet on the team. I'm just kidding. Oh, nice drive.
Great drive. Not a great finish. Rebound
Yeah.
again by Grant.
I'm going to say the girl that just scored.
14th point, even though they gave that one to.
I can see Mara sing. She was in choir.
Okay, so you got to pick one.
I did. I picked Mara Grant.
You're right. Started off the year in great fashion. She said Mara would win the karaoke contest. I asked her how she thought you would fare. I haven't seen anybody laugh that long in a long amount of time.
Kendra would laugh at me. Yep, that's right.
Kinder McKinney back in. Hannah West back in. Peterson out. Weber out. Hammerquist in.
Let's get
For Mara, but
Oh.
Mara's too busy talking to Presley Portner.
well,
And
no,
then we've got, boy,
6 players on the. Well, it's Dakota Valley ball, so that's the first thing. And then we got a little confusion on the people coming in. J.C. Babb is back in the game. Presley Portner's back.
53-17 less. I didn't see this score. I didn't see it being like this.
Oh, nice.
Great job. Inbound
Yeah, that
pass.
was a
And
nice
Sophie
job.
Tuttle
Yep.
gets her 3rd
All right, get
point
Hannah
of the
some.
night.
Oh no!
Oh, here comes Babb.
There's Babe. Oh, I thought her first.
Fouled, but she'll go to the free throw
Yes.
line. As we tick down 5 minutes, running clock
All right.
still going.
Here we go.
Parkston leading Tri-Valley.
First points for Babb.
Sioux Falls Christian, 44, Lennox, 26 in the
Ooh,
third
yep.
quarter. Hamlin, number 3 team. I've got him as my number 1 team. They're beating Groton,
Wagner.
54-38. Babb is on the board.
Wagner's my number. Well, actually, no, I take that back. St. Tommy Moore is my number 1.
Babb
then
is
Wagner.
the record holder all-time T area cross country. She can really move
Fly.
it. And EPJ is beating Canton 29-24 at
There you go,
halftime.
there
And
you
you
go.
know I'm big on Canton this
You
year.
are big on Canton.
So
I'm gonna let you on that island
I
alone.
don't like seeing that.
I'm gonna let you.
Amanda Lease and some of the other players
Here
they
comes
have
that.
down there.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's nice looking
That was a nice drive.
drive by
Offensive
Snoozy.
rebound. We're just out of position right
Rebound Mead. We've got not great size out there.
now. No, we don't.
Mr. Referee says that's a foul, and you can have the ball right there. So Vandenhall is going to inbound it. Boys game coming up after this. It'll be about not long, 20 minutes.
15,
but if
20.
you're watching on YouTube, we've got another feed set
You
up
gotta
for
switch it, yep.
So just switch her on up.
Yep, there we
We'll
go.
meet
Nice
you
steal
on the other
press.
side.
That way, Presley.
55-19.
All right, get
Ticking
Hannah
up
a
close
look
to
here.
4 minutes. Is Babb going to shoot the 3? She's not.
No,
Kendra
no,
will.
Kendra will.
Nope.
I want to get Hannah a shot.
West to Hammerquist to Babb. Babb dribbles in, left hand.
Oh, there,
top
oh,
of the key.
she had a
Portner.
shot.
She couldn't shot it. She's got 2 points.
Kendra will.
Kinder's going to shoot it, and in and out. Boy, that was a looking like it was going in.
Yep, it did.
The rebound
Oh, get it,
by
get it.
Tuttle.
There you go,
and there's
Hannah.
Hannah West. And the turnovers and the steals are going to be really interesting to look at tonight.
Yep.
And like we said, this was kind of the type of game that inbound pass to Hammerquist, no good. As we see into the game, number 11, Ellie Clayberg, a 5'6" freshman guard, not wearing the number 14, and she just is going to come in and shoot it right away. That would have been good. Hey, it was a good shot. She's wide open.
It was. Oh, she's not wearing her sister's jersey.
Her sister was 14, I believe, and
yes, she was.
She was a three-point bomber.
She
Liked to
was.
shoot the threes.
One of my favorites.
Hey,
But I don't have favorites. That's
can't
right.
have favorites.
That's
No.
right. I don't have favorites.
Besides me and Mr. Griffin.
That's right.
And Tom down there.
Oh, yeah.
Tom
Tosh.
Tosh.
Yep. Tom, Mr. Do-It-All.
The Denny Hawking of the T Area Titans.
That's right.
To the line, rolls around and in for Vanden Hall, her third of the night. Snoozy leading the way with 8 and then 3 apiece for Vanden Hall,
There's another freshman.
Pleiss, and Tuttle.
We're going to be really young on the floor.
And another varsity debut. Heck, she just made her high school debut today.
Three.
But, number 32, Natalie Gass.
3 freshmen and 2 juniors on the floor.
Natalie Gass. She's a volleyball player, basketball player. She didn't play volleyball this year. She wanted to focus on basketball. And she's a tall, 5'9" wing player. She'll play both. Posting up right now. Into the corner for Hannah West. As Les coughs his brains out.
Yep.
And
There you
another
go.
three.
Yeah!
Good! Ellie Clyburn. The smile out of her as she runs down the court. 58-20, 2 minutes to go until this one's over. A lot of firsts tonight.
A lot of firsts.
A lot of firsts.
Oh, double dribble, I thought.
First minutes and points and free throws and threes and
There we go.
no shot. Snoozy's going to go to the line.
I think we're going
for
to have
the
all
1-and-1.
We're going to have all freshmen on the floor.
Hey, while we've got time, we've got to do our first of 2 true or falses here tonight. You and Andrew Griffin, we do this every game. And so here we go. Girls basketball. Shrek and Fiona are actually not married. They actually never got married. Is that true or is that false?
False.
It's false. You're both right. 1-1.
Get that.
An astronaut once golfed on the moon as number 15, Cameron Somervold, puts in her 3rd point of the night. An astronaut once golfed on the moon. True. It is true. You are right. 2-2. Spaghetto is the singular form of the word spaghetti.
True.
It is true. Les with the 3-2 lead. Spaghetto is the singular form of the word spaghetti. Number 4, there are over 30,000 different apples in the world.
No, that's false.
It's true.
Oh.
If you guys tie again, I'm telling you, something's going to happen. 3-3. Okay, last one. Humans can't live more than 3 days without water. Is that true or is that false?
True.
After 3 days without water,
True.
they die. It's true.
We tied again?
You tied again. I'm going to ask you a tiebreaker.
All right.
Beatles have sold have the biggest selling album ever. Is that true or false?
True.
Andrew said false. Les said true. Andrew Griffin with round 1 wins it for come from behind.
Oh, come on.
58-24. So
I want to get these freshmen one more shot here. All freshmen. Ava Oplin is on the floor now, too, along with Anna Bendy.
I will tell you, it is Michael Jackson.
Oh, okay.
Thriller.
All right, Natalie, here we go.
Natalie, the spin move.
Come on, Bendy.
As number 14.
Nice take, Bendy.
Anna Bendy into the game.
Nice.
Rebound by number 20
Ava
into the game.
Oplin.
Ava Oplin. So looks like everybody's playing here tonight.
And that's how Ava plays, is hard, and she'll go for any loose ball that they have.
23 seconds. I don't think we're going to see another shot less by the Titans at least.
Nope.
Pull up elbow jumper. Good. For Somerville, 58-26, and that might just be the end of it. We're sad to say that a gold tie had to lose the battle here tonight in the win, but we all have to make sacrifices, Les. There it is, 58-26. And so, as we transition from this game, the boys are both on their sides of the court getting ready to warm up. We are going to close down this broadcast, open up the next one, and so just exit out of this one if you want to stay with us and find the boys broadcast, and we'll see you in a few minutes.